So this is a quick introduction to the Integral platform. We're going to expect you to use this alongside the things that we do in class and the YouTube videos and tasks that we have available to you. So Integral has support for every module that you do in maths and further maths. So to get access to the site, it's quite easy to find. Just Google Integral Maths. And we're looking for the A-level and further maths link. Clicking through from there gets you to the Integral site, and you'll need to log in with your login and password that you'll be given at school. When you do log in, your dashboard would show the modules that you've been assigned to. Don't worry, you won't see all of these, you'll just see the appropriate ones for you. And we'll have a quick look at an example of Year 1 statistics. So there's 3 units here: collecting data, single variable data, and bivariate data. Collecting data is going to be about your sampling techniques. Let's have a quick look at what's in this section. All right, so you're going to be able to see some notes and examples. So that should be a reminder of the things that we've looked at, the key points, and you can read through descriptions and the such. This section would usually include examples as well. We have some hyperlinks at the top, so you can quickly jump to the section that you want. Types of samples, and here it is. It will talk you through, or you can read up again on simple random, opportunity, stratified quota, and systematic sampling. All right, so just a quick recap of each of those different sampling techniques we've already looked at. What else do we have? Okay, there's exercises, practice exercises for you to do. There's only a few questions in each of these, and the solutions are available on the website as well. So obviously, smart practice is what's going to get you a good grade, and you taking the lead and being responsible for looking up these things is the way forward. Each section has a section called Crucial Points, where once again, it's a very quick summary of the things you should be sure about for that particular chapter or unit. And finally, this is the bit that I really want you to focus on. There's a test, all right? So a test, which is usually 10 questions on each of the topics that we look at. As you start the test, there are 2 attempts for you to have, and your highest score is the one that will be recorded. So each of the questions in the test are multiple choice, and sometimes you'll be asked to select just one answer, sometimes more than one. Just be really careful about what is asked for. When you think you've got a question or you want to check your question, just click on the check button and it will give you your score. If you get the question wrong, you will have a second chance to respond to the question. Be careful though, each question has a certain amount of marks, and an incorrect first attempt will reduce the maximum marks that you can get. So as you scroll through and you respond to the 10 questions that are there, at the end, you just get to submit your answers and you get your final score. Your final score needs to be a good score. So we're talking about 70% and 80%. If you're not getting that, you do need to attempt the test a second time. If you've tried twice and you're still not getting it, I recommend, even actually after 1 attempt, I recommend that you go back and you look through some of the notes, some of the crucial points, some of the examples, and maybe try again. If you get a low score twice, you will need to come and see one of your maths teachers, and we can reset that test for you so that you can have a second, well, you can go again and see how you do. All right, at the very end, there's an extension task, and this is really for students. If you're aiming for a good grade, I'm talking B's, A's, and A stars, you should really be trying the extension task. It's going to be a harder version of the topic you've looked at, and it really tests your understanding to make sure you know the content. Okay, so that's Integral. You can get started.